So, Wasbir, for someone who holds the post of chief advisor, Mohammad Yunus is giving some really bad and unfounded advice to China, isn't it?
Well, Ronak, I would say this is direct interference in India's internal affairs by the head of the interim government in neighboring Bangladesh, that is Mohammad Yunus. This by extending an open invitation to China to come and open shop along India's northeastern region is nothing but interference in India's internal affairs. That is what I would like to put it. Now, Mohammad Yunus had gone to China. He met the Chinese President Xi Jinping on Friday, and he extended this invitation. He went to the extent of saying that Northeastern region comprising 8 states, which he described as 7 sisters, it's a landlocked region. They have no access to the sea, and said that Bangladesh holds the access to the sea, describing that Bangladesh is the guardian of the sea. And in this context, to capitalize on Northeastern region's predicament of having no access to the sea, the head of the Bangladesh's interim government, Mohammad Yunus, has extended an open invitation to China. It says that the sea is all yours. You can come and expand your base right on the border, right at the India's chicken neck that connects the northeastern region with the Indian mainland through that chicken snake, or what I mean is the Siliguri corridor. It's a narrow 21-kilometer stretch. Now, Mohammad Yunus had also invited China's state-owned entities to participate in the comprehensive management and restoration project of the Tista River. Tista, as you know, is a trans-border river that flows from India to Bangladesh. It originates in Sikkim, flows to West Bengal, and it enters into Bangladesh. Now, Dhaka sought Beijing's support, although New Delhi had a few months back agreed to support the project and send a technical team to study it further. Now, Mohammad Yunus also conveyed to Xi Jinping that China's state-owned companies could participate in projects such as the modernization and expansion of the Mongla port facilities in Bangladesh. Dhaka also conveyed its willingness to work with Beijing to promote the construction of the Chittagong China Economic and Industrial Park near the southeastern city of Bangladesh, according to a joint statement issued after the Yunus-Xi meeting. Now, we must also remember the fact that in 2017, Dhaka had agreed to let New Delhi use the ports in Chittagong and Mongla for the transportation of goods to and from India. Basically, in 2017, Dhaka agreed to allow the Chittagong and Mongla ports to service India's landlocked northeastern states. Now, it is almost going back on its promise. Now, this has all happened after the ouster of the Awami League government, after the ouster of Sheikh Hasina on the 5th of April last year. Complete U-turn. They have completely behaving like a vassal state of China. The behavior of the interim government leader, Mohammad Yunus, is like a vassal state of China, like the leader of a vassal state of China. Now, what is also interesting is that Xi Jinping has told Mohammad Yunus that China supports Bangladesh in safeguarding its national sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity, and exploring a development path that suits its national conditions. Now, Bangladesh has been forced to align with China after the United States openly snubbed Mohammad Yunus, and India also adopting a wait-and-watch approach. India also wording it up because Bangladesh has rubbed India in the wrong way. Mohammad Yunus and his interim government has invited the Pakistani army to come and train the Bangladeshi soldiers. So a lot of developments, Ronak, and this move by Mohammad Yunus, the interim head of the Bangladesh government, to openly extend an open invitation to China to come and expand along India's northeast is something which amounts to interference in India's internal affairs. And asking China to come and develop its Chittagong and Mongla ports and also work on the Tista River Water project, despite India agreeing to do so, it's something which is shocking but not surprising.
Right. And Wasbir, do you think that the Ministry of External Affairs would give a befitting reply to Mohammad Yunus, or do you think a wait-and-watch approach would be better suited for this?
Well, you see, New Delhi is earlier, New Delhi has already conveyed it to Dhaka. Its concerns over China's role in the proposed project for conservation and comprehensive management of the Teesta waters, and as it would allow the communist country to deploy its personnel so close to the Chicken Snake Corridor or the Siliguri Corridor, the vital link between 7 northeastern states and the mainland of India. Now, basically, what we understand is that when Sheikh Hasina was there, Prime Minister Modi had conveyed that India, this was in June 2024, that India had placed financial support for the project to persuade Bangladesh to reject China's offer of a $1 billion soft loan for the Teesta water project. Now, Hasina's Awami League government, however, fell just a few weeks later in the wake of the mass protest. And now that Mohammad Yunus has taken over within 3 days of the ouster of Sheikh Hasina on the 5th of August last year, the complete U-turn by China. Now the Ministry of External Affairs is adopting a wait-and-watch approach and watching very carefully the moves by China. And now that China has moved closer to Pakistan and also trying to get closer to China, things will be extremely a matter of deep interest for India, and the MEA or the Ministry of External Affairs will certainly keep a close watch on the situation.